What does it say?
USS Lowry. That was my ship, the Korean War.
What did you do on that ship?
First lieutenant.
Yeah.
First lieutenant has charge of the deck force, the boats, deck seamanship.
And where was the Lowry out of?
Her home port was Norfolk, but we made a trip around the world in 1954.
And were you involved in the Korean conflict?
Oh yeah.
Offshore? Or did you go onshore?
Well, we landed in Korea, but we were mainly patrolling offshore.
I see. And what was that like?
Well, it was interesting, exciting. And the best part of it was we got a round-the-world trip out of it, back through the Suez Canal.
And what was that like?
Around the world when you're 22 years old is a pretty good experience.
I bet. Do you think about that a lot? Those days?
No, but we have reunions every 2 years.
Every 2 years? Oh my gosh.
Well, the Lowry was a great ship because, I don't know if you can read it, but it was built in 1944, so it served in World War II, then Korea, and then Vietnam.
Oh, and then Vietnam as well.
3 wars.
Wow. And I guess they decommissioned it.
They decommissioned it, and then they gave it to Brazil.
Brazil? And then they have it still?
She sunk.
Oh.
Get together every 2 years.
Every 2 years, yeah.
And different cities, Norfolk, Charleston, New Orleans. The last one was just in San Diego, and that was a good trip.
How many guys are left?
Well, we have about 100 show up for the reunions, of which maybe 50 of them Korean days. There aren't so many, of course, from World War II now.
No, of course.
Just a few of them, and a few from Vietnam.
Wow, that must be really exciting. So, what are your feelings on a day like this?
Well,
Veterans Day.
it's a good day to remember, a day to celebrate for the veterans of all the wars. Nantucket has a lot to be proud of. We had the most volunteers of any town in the state in the Civil War. Then we had a great many volunteers in World War II. Less in Korea and Vietnam, of course. But it's still worth remembering.
You bet. Well, that's what we're doing. We're down here to do a little remembrance for folks that can't make it.
Doing a show for
I'll go down and talk to the guys down there.
This is going to be on television or show it to the people?
No, I'll show it to the world. To
That's
TV
good.
here, you know.
Well, you do a good job at it.
Thanks, Bob. And are you happy with the way the election turned out?
Well, I'm content. I think it's a very good choice for the country. And it's a terrible responsibility.
Oh, I know, right now especially.
I don't know who would want that job, but somebody has to do it. And we can only have one president at a time.
That's right.
Yes, I think Obama will be a good man.